We're about 3 hours into whatever transpired there in Olde Town Arvada. Denver 7's Addie Guajardo, one of our many crew members who joins us live now from Olde Town. Addie?
Well, Shannon, right here with me is Alec. He owns the Grandview Tavern and Grill. And Alec, I know you're doing business as usual, try to keep people on their everyday routine, but tell me what people have been calling you, making sure you're okay. Talk to us about that.
We've had a lot of customers that are regulars, and Monday night's a special night for certain foods that we sell and whatnot, and they've just called to say, are you still open? Is everybody safe? We've had vendors. A lot of my vendors have been calling and just saying, hey, I hope everybody's safe and well and whatnot. We did have several people that kind of came running towards the intersection because we're only less than a block away from what we believe was the initial area that started everything. And so we had some families that brought kids in, and we kind of had them into the restaurant to kind of, keep them safe as best we could.
Tell us where you sheltered them. Were you guys in the cooler, in the closet?
No, we actually just kept them in the main part of the restaurant. We talked to some of the firefighters and a couple of the police officers to say, what's happening, and they were kind of giving us updates, although they didn't know a lot at the time either. And myself and Phil, the owner of the business next door, we were actually trying to get people to turn around and go away, kind of say, hey, get into a safe spot, because it wasn't really blocked off, and so traffic was getting really backed up, and it's a perfect intersection to actually people turn around and try and get to a safe location. So we did that for quite some time. So
talk to me about how people were coming to your area. Were they coming in? Were you escorting them into your restaurant? Were they rushing from the street?
We noticed that some people were frantic. And that's the ones we said, hey, jump in here, it'll be a safe spot. But, for the most part, people were fairly calm and collected, and, they kind of say, most of them were in shock. Why is this happening here? It's Olde Town Arvada. It should be a safe place, and it's too close to home. So, but we didn't know a lot of the information, so it's speculative. What was really happening. Were we going to become part of the actual scene and whatnot? So I was prepared. I mean, we were going to lock up and whatnot. So, as I say, we're a little bit. It was going in the opposite direction to us, so we felt a little bit more comfortable, and we felt like we had to help people get away from here, as far as driving away. So.
Your entire business, if you look at the front, it's all glass. Were people on the ground? Did you lock the front door?
No, it didn't get to that point. We had a lot of people said, "Hey, we're not leaving. We want to be here. We're too scared to go elsewhere." And we do have a small basement down there that if something severe happened, we'd shuffle people downstairs and whatnot, and try and do our best. But we were prepared to lock down, but we didn't have to. So.
Well, thank you so much, Alec, for your time. We greatly appreciate it.
Okay.
I think this really speaks to the camaraderie that we've heard from other people we've spoken with, a tight-knit community, a business owner here taking people into his own business to make sure they're safe and not in the streets during this active shooter situation. Shannon Ann, I'll continue gathering interviews out here on the field, on the ground, and bringing you those latest details so we fully comprehend how this all unfolded.
Thank you, Addie, for all your work out there.